This video has every class you will ever need for ranked play, from fast flying subs and super snapping ARs to the light lead firing pistols and painfully piercing snipers, all coming up in this video. But before we go any further, subscribe to this channel right now. We are on the road to 1000 subs, and I know you're enjoying the video, you wouldn't have gotten this far. Sub now! Like the video, please. Okay guys, no nonsense, straight into it. These are the best rank play classes. First of all, we're going to start with the submachine guns. The Vaznez is pretty much the only submachine gun that you need to run. I'll show you one more other SMG that I've been trying out. It's a little off meta and I've been enjoying it, but for now, let's focus on the Vaznez. I've got two variations of this class. One is this class that I'm showing you here, which is a bit more faster pace. For the subs that like to get in those close range gunfights, they have a little bit better movement, and they really want that sprint to fire ADS speed. So here we are: Brewing Pendulum for the muzzle, FFS Sharp for 90 for the underbarrel, True Tack Grip for the rear grip, and Broadside FCT for the stock. Now, if you're a little bit slow of a sub, not super slow, but just a little bit slower, and you like less recoil on your gun, so it's easier to control, what you want to do is you want to switch out the broadside stock and put on the ultrazat stock. The majority of pro players do run this variation of the class. It's only really some pros like Shotzi, etc., that run with the other stock. I've just tried that and I prefer it personally. A lot of you guys have also been asking me for tunes on my videos whenever I do classes. If you want to follow the pro GAs and the pro rules, just like the pros and the amateur players like myself do follow, you do not want to tune the gun at all. But for those people who do not want to follow by those rules and want to tune the gun, let me show you the tuning that I did for this. It's the exact same for both stocks. Let me show you. Alright guys, so for the Brewing Pendulum, you want to have it all the way to recoil stabilization, and you want to have it all the way to gun kick control. For the FFS Sharp for 90, you do not want to touch the left side at all, leave it in the middle, and move the bottom all the way to the aim walking speed. For the True Tech Grip, have it all the way down to aim down sight speed, and all the way to sprint to fire speed. And then for the stock, whether that's the ultrazat stock or the broadside stock, both the same, have it all the way to aim down sight speed, all the way to aim walking speed. That is the Vaznez. Next, I'm going to show you the pistol class. It's a class that's not very important as most people run a combat knife. But for maps like Hydroelectric, where you're going to be underwater, and you can actually shoot the pistol underwater if you didn't know that. The pistol is going to be important. Also for people that use a sniper, the pistol is also important. So again, I'm going to show two variations of the class. One that the pros follow in the GA, and then the other class is going to be one that anyone can use that doesn't really care about the pro rules. So in the pro gameplay, the trigger is GA'd, as it can add extra fire rate. So this is the best class that you can run. For the muzzle is the DZS Open Comp. For the barrel, the XRK Sidewinder 6 Slide. And for the rear grip, the Cronin Lima 6. If you don't want to follow by the GA, what I would do is I'd probably say I'd put on this, the XRK TR9 trigger, as it does add some nice fire rates when you're shooting it. It does improve the fire rate a lot, so you can kill people quicker. And you don't really need to hip fire a pistol, do you? So let's go on to the tunes for this. For the muzzle, have it all the way to aim down sight speed and gun kick control. For the barrel, have it all the way to aim walking speed and all the way to damage range. For the trigger, have it all the way to aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speeds. And for the rear grip, have it all the way to aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Now, moving on to the assault rifles, I have two variations of this class. One is for a bit more of a faster pace AR that likes to snap a bit more, fly about the map a bit more, and isn't too restricted by movement. And the other one is a bit of a stiffer AR class, post up, aim on sight, lock on and get your shots down and really get some kills. So this is the faster pace version first. We have the TAC 56 with the barrel as the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro barrel. The underbarrel is the FSS Sharp for 90. For the ammunition, we have the 5.56 high velocity. For the rear grip, the Demo Clean Shot grip. And to finish off the class, for the stock, the TV X-Line Pro. Now, some people might find there's a bit too much recoil on this. I don't think it's that bad personally. But if you do and you can't really control it as much, I would recommend you switch the Demo Clean Shot to the FFS Combat Grip. But personally, I prefer the Demo Clean Shot. Like I said, this is the Pro GA, so we do not tune guns. But if you don't care about the Pro rules, like I said again, these are the tunes for the gun. For the underbarrel, you want to have it all the way to recoil stabilization and aim walking speeds. For the barrel, you don't want to touch the bottom at all, leave it in the middle and have it all the way to aim walking speeds. For the ammunition, you want to have it all the way to damage range and all the way to bullet velocity. For the rear grip, you want to have it all the way to aim down sight speed and all the way to sprint to fire speeds. And for the stock, you want to have it all the way to aim down sight speed and all the way to aim walking speed. And the tune for the rear grip is the exact same, whether you want to use the Demo Clean Shot or the Combat FFS, the exact same. Okay, so now we have the bit more of a slower pace, more stiff, precise shot AR. So again, the same barrel, 17.5 Tundra Pro barrel. For the underbarrel now, we're going to switch out the shark fin and put in the Commander foregrip. We're going to stick with the high velocity ammunition, stick with the demo clean shot grip, and we're going to switch out the TV X-Line Pro stock, and we're going to swap that in for the TV Cardinal stock. Now for the tunes, again, leave the bottom as it is and move the left all the way to aim walking speed for the barrel. For the underbarrel, all the way to recoil stabilization, all the way to aim walking speeds. For the ammunition, you have it in between the middle and damage range and in the middle and bullet velocity. For the rear grip, you want to have it all the way to aim on sight speed and all the way to sprint to fire speeds. And then for the stock, have it all the way to aim on sight speed and all the way to aiming idle stability. Now we're going to move on to the snipers. Now, quite simply, if you want to follow the pro rules and the pro GA, when running a sniper in Modern Warfare 2 ranked play or competitive in any sort of sense, you do not run any attachments. So if you do want to use a sniper, do not run any attachments. But like I said, if you don't care about the pro GAs, this is the best class setup. So first of all, ammunition, you want to run the high velocity. For the bolt, you want to run the FFS ST87 bolt. For the rear grip, the Schlanger match grip. And for the stock, the PVZ 890 TAC stock. These are the tunes for the sniper. You're going to have it all the way to damage range and all the way to bullet velocity. For the rear grip, all the way to aim on sight speed, all the way to sprint to fire speeds. And for the stock, all the way to aim on sight speed, all the way to aiming idle stability. And last but not least, this is the submachine gun that I was talking about. If you haven't checked out already on my channel, there are 2 videos. A class setup for this gun, which you're going to have now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But also a gameplay against a top 250 player in rank play and how I dominated with this gun. This is a new gun that I found in the meta and I feel like it really works. It also competes with the Vaznez, and this is the class that I found to be really good. So as I said again, following the pro GAs, no tunes, this is the class setup that we are running. For the muzzle, the XRX Sandstorm. Barrel, FSS Cannonade 16-inch. Underbarrel, the FSS Shark Fin 90. The rear grip is going to be the X10 grip. And the stock is going to be the Demo Quicksilver stock. These are the tunes if you want to tune the gun. Okay, so for the muzzle, you want to have it tuned in between halfway and aimed on sight speed on the left, and on the right all the way to gun kick control. For the barrel, you want to have it all the way to aim walking speed and in between halfway and aimed on sight speeds. For the underbarrel, you want to have it all the way to recoil stabilization and all the way to aim walking speeds. For the rear grip, you want to have it all the way to aim on sight speed and all the way to sprint to fire speeds. And for the stock, you want to have it all the way to aim down sight speed, all the way to aim walking speed. And that is the video, guys. All the class setups from the Vaznez and the Hurricane submachine guns to both the TAC classes, the sniper, and the pistol class. So I hope you guys enjoyed. These are all the class setups that you're ever going to need for this season of rank play. When the new season comes out with a new patch and new updates for the guns, be sure to come back to my channel because I'll be uploading a new video on this with all the classes up to date, the best tunes, the best attachments. And guys, you're only going to be able to come back and remember this if you're subscribed to the channel, post notifications on. So make sure you subscribe right now. It literally takes 1 second, it's free, it's super easy, and we're on the road to 1,000 subs. I've been having so much support recently, not only on my YouTube, but on my TikTok as well. So if you do like watching TikTok and some Call of Duty content, go head over to my TikTok, tiktok.com/@staticstunner. We've hit some banger videos recently. One video hit 70k views, and another one hit 15k, another one hit 10k. So we're growing on TikTok as well as YouTube. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. Post this video anywhere you like for people that need classes for rank play. And in the comment section down below, give me some video ideas that you guys want to see, something that will help you, improve on rank play. Just little tips that you guys need from me because I am an iridescent rank player, pushing top 250. So I think I can help some of you guys out, improve, learn better. So yeah, guys, subscribe, stay tuned for that. Most importantly, have a great day, guys. It's been your boy Stunner, and I'm out. Peace.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.